of pace. He also has a cracking shooting range, better than most, and he takes a very... He's a pretty complete and quite phenomenal package.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Just needed better contact.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there. Oh look, they've started with such intensity, but the only thing that's missing so far.
He's away! That carried quite a threat. Up he gets! There it is! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, they may have got the lead, but that next goal now is absolutely crucial to the complexion of this one.
A chance! He's tried one! It's in! Barcelona are back in business!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance. I think what we're looking at here is a match on his own.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Tries one! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Wonderful stuff, and it was all about quick thinking and even quicker feet, but you have to ask questions as to how he got through.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they've opened a nice gap at this stage, but there's nothing to stop them for trying to widen it a little further.
He's still going. Where to next? Can he finish? He's missed another one.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
quite a run, and he's not done yet. Can he find a finish now? It's come loose. Good clearance and very necessary. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the second half gets underway. Who's going to make this theirs? He's gone for it! That is wayward.
That was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort though.
Has a look and has a go. Demanding a quick ball here. And he's through on goal. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Big chance! Saved only by poor finishing.
He did so well to exploit the space down the middle there. That gave him a clean run through on the opposition goal.
Aimed long and direct. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's had a shot! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Barcelona lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. Chance! Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And he's there to hoof it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes. Had a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona, winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, listen, if you've got that kind of central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Barcelona against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It has to be Sergio Aguero, the pocket dynamo, a brilliant little player whose squat build gives him that sharper edge in redirecting his movement to escape defenders. He is one of the very, very best.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now the pass. Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside. And he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Barcelona took the early advance. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Brings it forward. Barcelona are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also...
Fantastic! That is classic! Couldn't away with it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and more
and more and more. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Aguero just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the keeper turns it behind. Now that was quite some save.
I can't believe he's had to go from that far out.
Barcelona trailing 3-0. This looks ominous. Aguero, looks like a good ball through. Aguero looking to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill. Gets it, and now what? He's away! Taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Barcelona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Has a swing at it! It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. attempts to shoot.
He steered it beyond the post. Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
So what now? Passes it through, played out wide. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Forward it goes. It's a throw in. He's off on a marauding run. Now it's Aguero. It's Aguero! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Barcelona totally... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Still going, where to next? Time added on will be 2 minutes. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Se ha encontrado una niña humana con coletas en 2009 y lleva un vestido azul y dice haberse caído.
Of all the grand stadia in world football, none more impressive than this. A very warm welcome to all of you from the San Siro in Milan. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm going to go for Willian. Brazilian flair and European discipline. He probably should score a few more, but he delivers what it says on the box. He's bright and imaginative going forward and committed to getting back.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.